Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to go over how to draw a dragon. I'm going to use a little bit of a different marker here. It's going to be thinner than the usual marker, and that is it. It's kind of a bonus video for the weekend, so let's get started, okay? So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the dragon's head, and I'm going to be thinking about kind of the, when you look at, when you draw anything, you draw the head first. And I'm going to kind of draw that silhouette of the dragon's head. This one isn't going to be so much step by step. A lot of this is going to be like me just kind of doing the weekend thing, just kind of drawing whatever. A lot of people were asking about my more realistic stuff, and so I'm going to try to do it in that vein a little bit. Just kind of messing around with line quality right here. Thinking about the mouth area, he's gonna have a closed mouth, so he's gonna have some teeth sticking out down here. Kind of deciding what kind of eye I want. I guess it's gonna be mad-ish, like he's like at least concerned. Let me know if you like these kind of long drawings as well. This one's gonna be a little bit, I think it's gonna be a little bit longer, we'll see. But if you want more of this kind of stuff, let me know. It's gonna, like it's a little bit different. Pulling in here to the mouth, like so. Pull here. For the one horn, pull here. Kind of thinking of like some ram style horns maybe. So one thing I'm going to talk to you a little about while I'm doing this is line quality. Try to clean up your line quality if you can. When you clean up your line quality, I think I talked about this in the last video as well. When you clean up your line quality, someone who looks at this and is not an artist will be like, wow, like that. Even if you get something way wrong, even if you get something proportionally way wrong, they're going to be like, whoa, look at that. Because just kind of has a clean presentation. That's how you're presenting it to everybody. He has this like fin flap some dragons have, right, where they have like some skin sticking out the side over here, and they have like a spike coming out. Kind of throwing some lines here to show a little bit of a change of form. Where it's like there's skin covering it, but it's not quite a corner. And so that's kind of why I put that there. I'm gonna grab a pencil real quick. Let me see. And I'm gonna kind of trace out the body a little bit. So I want that sweeping, that dragony pose where their neck is bent. Pull up here, down. Up here, down, just real thin lines that I'm sure you cannot even see. Really thin lines, and don't worry, it'll come in here. Maybe like dragon arm over here. A lot of sweeping. Don't worry, I'll talk about all this stuff because you can't see it because it is like a light pencil that I'm doing, really light, but it's just mostly like a guideline for myself, and then I can just kind of throw some details onto that. Pulling a line here. Spike along here, spike along here. Pull that S curve over here for the neck. Pulling down here for the larger part of the neck into the chest area. Curved line here for the arm, and now I'm kind of thinking about the position I want the arm. He's just gonna be like, like magic, or is he gonna be up like this, like a dinosaur, like you know, the Bela Lugosi arms? I'm not sure yet, actually. I don't know if I want him to have like just his arms sticking out at us, like blah. Or maybe they're down, like he holding a handbag or something. Okay, let me decide. Okay, I'm just gonna put them down. Because he has human-like arms, I'm gonna put on there. So the thing about dragons is they're fake. They don't exist. So we're constantly putting in interpretations of stuff we want. But I mean, they're obviously established interpretations of different dragons. So I'll give you, like, there's a wyvers, right? They're a wyver dragon, quote unquote, where I think Smog is a wyver, right? Where he has no arms, his arms are his wings, right? And then there's, like, I think the European one, which is kind of what I'm doing really, where he's got arms, legs, and wings. So he has like 6 appendages, as opposed to the 4 a wyver has, like Smog from The Hobbit, you know? And that would be more of a wyver. And then you have like the Japanese one, which is really cool, which is like essentially like a snake. That one's really awesome as well. Just to kind of talk about different types of dragons here. Over here, he's got like a relatively thin waist. Back, line here, line here. He's got bent, kind of goat legs in a way, because his feet are you're gonna see they're gonna come back down here, where the heel is really, really high. Do you know what I mean by the heel is really, really high? So look at the way dogs stand. If you have like a dog or a cat, look at the way they stand. Their heels are, especially with a cat, I think a cat's a better example, but they're, a dog too though, but their heel, like, you know, your heel, like in your shoe, it's really, really high up. It's way back here. Boom. And it kind of allows them to like run way faster and stuff like that. Just having that build. But that's kind of the, you know, I'm giving him those kind of legs as well. Let's go over here. Line up. Line over here. It's going for that wing. His wing's coming up. All right. Let's go back in here. Draw the rest of his hand over here. Okie dokie. Like I said, very, very different for this channel as far as how long the video is. Usually the video is like way shorter. Kind of draw his arm over here. I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, and the reason you bounce around certain drawings is to let's draw his hand over here. Whoa. Sometimes you bounce around on drawings because you're bored of one area. That's the honest answer. People will tell you other answers, but that's almost always the answer. Like, I'm just a little bored of that. I'm just gonna go back over here. Go over here, find the other part of the tail. Here, finding the stomach of the dragon area right here, and kind of the front side here. Boom. And we're gonna draw lines across that, right? Because he's got that snake belly thing going on. This is a little bit quicker than I normally would draw. Like if somebody told me to do a commission, I would probably take more of my time on this. But you know, this is I am going to take a while here, but I'm not going to keep you here all day. Doing little lines here for texture, just these small dashes. Gotta watch out though, kind of looks like acne here. We gotta connect some of these to make them look like scales, just some in some areas. Same thing over here in his face. Over here the leg. Looks all like dancey right now. It's funny. Pulling back in here. Top of that wing. Back down. Top of this wing. Pull back down, try to make it relatively even. Not that it has to be even, it really doesn't have to be. Pulling in, down here, pulling in again, and down here. It doesn't have to be there you go. And I kind of want a relatively good looking silhouette. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, or let me know if you like these longer style drawings. I mean, is this longer? It might not even be that much longer, honestly. It might. This is just like a weekend thing, but I normally wouldn't do this on my regular weekly drawing because I feel like it's too complex. But it might work out. You know, it might work out. So let's see right here. I want to erase these under these lines, these thin lines, which you probably cannot see anyway, but I'm going to erase them here, or at least pull them back a bit. Pull them back a bit here. Cool. Like again, you probably cannot see these because I would have like adjusted the contrast so you couldn't see these thin, super wispy lines that I put out right now just to space. I don't normally do that, by the way, either. For regular lessons, I don't do any lines, but for this, I felt like it was complex enough. So let me go in here for the darks, and I think that might be a value for anybody who's trying to learn. So we have, I think, a pretty attractive silhouette, meaning like the outer line right here. It's pretty attractive, I think. I could pull the line down a little bit more, but I ended up pulling it back. But now you can just go in for minor details, like the fold of the arm as it goes in there. Maybe another little like arm shadow, and you're thinking about stuff like that. But I'm not going to do much more beyond this. I will do this. I'm going to pull a line down here. The reason I'm going to do that is because I want to give that a bit of like some skeletal structure there with the bones and the wings. So obviously the other thing about the wings is they're supposed to be hands. So when you think of like a bat, like their wings with a bat, it splays out, and usually this thing right there is their thumb for a bat. I believe it's a thumb, or one of the four fingers, but no, I think it's a thumb. So think of the wings as hands that are spread out. That's a big thing. Alrighty. And then maybe throw some lines over here for where the wings are coming out right there, those splaying lines. A little bit different than birds. I know their bone structure is a little bit different in their wings. If you ever want like a wings like tutorial, let me know and I can probably make that happen. Just contact me. And that's pretty much it. Actually, this didn't end up to be that much longer than my normal drawings. But I did explain a little bit this is more like this is very similar to my personal drawings, more so. But hopefully you enjoyed that. I hope that was simple enough. you know, for you to actually follow along. Probably hard actually, but I was gonna say, if you did enjoy it, let me know if you want more stuff like this, more you know, stuff with a thin pen and maybe a little bit more complicated. These are gonna be out during the weekends. All right. Talk to you later, and I'll see you soon. This has been Easy Pictures to Draw. Don't forget to subscribe here. Don't forget to check out my Skillshare, where I have entire hour-long lessons on dragons, on anime, on a bunch of other stuff that I can't put on this channel because the format is way too long, but it's all for beginners. Check that link out in the description for Skillshare, because when you go see these on Skillshare, they're free if you sign up for Skillshare. That's the thing. If you sign up for Skillshare, you get every lesson for free for 2 months, I believe. That is it. Talk to you later, okay? See ya.